This is what the news won't show.
We would like to thank you for everything that you've done for the African American community so far. We thank you for criminal justice reform. We thank you for the lowest black unemployment rate in this country, sir. And finally, most importantly, sir, thank you for saving America, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, sir, thank you for taking on the fake news media, sir.
Thank you, Ben. And that's from the heart. That's from the heart.
First of all,
This is what the news won't show.
we would like to thank you for everything that you've done for the African American community so far. We thank you for criminal justice reform. We thank you for the lowest black unemployment rate in this country, sir. And finally, most importantly, sir, thank you for saving America, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, sir, thank you for taking on the fake news media, sir.
You guys should look better.
Thank you, Ben. And that's from the heart.
Call halal, Abinawi Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kadash. Call halal, Abinawi Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kadash. Call halal, Abinawi Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kadash. Want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. Okay, to the Akim out there, on the highways and byways. Okay, risking their lives and their freedom, and making their lives a living sacrifice, as the scripture told them to do so. Being obedient rather than the sacrifice, but using their bodies as a living sacrifice. I want to say shalom to you, brothers, and keep up the good fight of faith, and continue to spread the good news, which is the gospel. All right. To the Aqua that's out there listening and learning. All right. I want to say shalom to you, sisters, as well. Okay. And to the believers, okay, that's out there, that believe, that's not really putting in the work, but you just believe, okay, on the report. I want to say shalom to you as well. All right. As you can see, Jake right here, what I'm saying, is once again, they trusting in oppression, man. Okay, and making the enemies pretty much of man, all right, putting trust into man, okay, which this man is a part of our oppression, man. This man is a part of the reason why we're being oppressed in America, man, all right. But because you give a few trinkets here and there, as the scriptures say, hey, man, a gift, destroyed the heart, man. All right. And this man's heart, which is the heart is la'ab in the Hebrew, this man's mind, okay, is destroyed, man. Let me pull that up right quick. A gift destroyed the heart. See if it come up. Ecclesiastes. Yeah, there you go. It says Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Let's go to it. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. All right, it says, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. And this man ain't mad. This man was damn near about to cry. You see what I'm saying? Because of what, he feel that former president, so-called president Donald Trump, gave us a couple, trinkets, man, a couple gifts, man. But we still oppressed in this country, man. All right? But because his gift was, financial gain, okay, all right, he feel that he's not being oppressed, man. And that's what they say, man. You give a nigga a job. That's what they did with the Panthers, man. Okay, back in the 70s, the 60s and 70s, man. All right, they started giving them Panthers the jobs, and you know what I'm saying, and they started making money. You know what I'm saying? But when they was oppressed in the hood, in the neighborhood, all right, they was mad. That's why this scripture says, "Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad." All right, and their cause was pure until they started to, get jobs, and the white women started to come in, and you know what I'm saying, so-called white women. All right, the Edomite woman. All right, Shedamite. Right. Now all of a sudden Jake ain't oppressed no more. All right, and that's a part about the problem with our people, man. We so damn docile. All right, and to thinking that this devil love us, man. Okay. Hey, man, when really he putting us in a snare, man. Let's get that in Proverbs 29. Right? Right? He putting a snare onto us, man. Okay? Let's start at 25. It says, the fear of man bringeth a snare, man. And this man is merely just a man. Okay? But he's sitting up here acting like that this man is Yahweh Shah Mashiach, man. Okay? He acting like this man is Yahweh Shah Mashiach, man. And look at Eve back here with that look. Now, you know she probably blowing him or you know what I'm saying, bending over for him. You know, based on that look. Look at that look. Look at that look. It's so, cringing to me. You know? And you don't have to say a word, but, a picture is worth 1,000 words, man. Okay? So, this dude is trusting in him like he Yahweh Shah, man. The scriptures say that the fear of man bringeth a snare, but whosoever putteth his trust in the Lord shall be safe, right? Verse 26 said, many seek, all right, the ruler's favor, but every man's judgment cometh from the Lord. And that's what you don't understand, right? Here it is. He's seeking the ruler in the favor of he's considered one of the rulers of this country. He was considered one of the rulers of this country, right? But they don't understand, hey, that judgment gonna come from the Lord, man. Pretty much. Okay, so pretty much, hey, they trusting in oppression, man. It said an unjust man is an abomination to the just, right? And who's the just? Hey, we are, man, the Israelites, man. We at the bottom of this thing, man. We in hell right now. And they've been totally outright unjust, all right? They not balanced, man. Right? It said, and he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked, right? Right? And we are abomination to the wicked, man, because guess what? We are a symbol of what righteousness is, man. Okay? But you always got Jake, that want to make a covenant with the heathen, man, pursuant to First Maccabees, right? And this is when we became Hellenized, all right, in the Greek custom, all right. The same goes on to this day, all right. Hey, the scripture said, trust not in your oppressor, man. All right, let's get that, man. Trust not in oppression, right? Right? There's Psalms. Let's get this. All right, it says Psalms chapter 62, right? Verse 10 says, trust not in oppression, man, and become not vain in robbery. In robbery. It said, if riches increase, set not your heart upon them, right? And this dude talking about, man. All right. black unemployment. Hey man, there's still a great gulf in between the so-called white man, which is Esau, Edom, man, and the so-called black man, which is Jake, man. Jacob and Esau, man. It's a big gulf pursuant to Lazarus, man. The story of Lazarus, man. Okay. Hey man, we in hell right now, man. Hey, Israel is a symbol of Lazarus, man. Lazarus is in hell, man. Okay? And this devil didn't give him no squeeze, man. Hey, he was trying to get the crumb. We getting crumbs off this man's table, man. And we happy with that. We happy with a little gift. Why? Because we forget that we oppressed, man. That's why Ecclesiastes 7:7 say a gift destroyeth the heart, man. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. All right? Let's go back to Psalms. It said, trust not in oppression and become not vain in robbery. Right? These people been robbing us and taking stuff from us, you know what I'm saying, unknowingly and knowingly, right in our face for centuries, man. All right? And here it is, you get Jake. You know what I'm saying? He always happy. And Eve right there giving that look. You know, Eve right there behind him. You know what I'm saying? The serpent and Eve always together. And Adam, old simple ass. Excuse my French. You know what I'm saying? Right? This is the tale of the garden all over again. And I don't think anything happened as a coincidence. It's a reason why they focus in on Eve in the background, okay, and Esau, man, which is Trump. It says, trust not in oppression, man, all right, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not their heart upon them, man. You see that? It said, the Most High have spoken once. Twice have I heard this, that power belongeth unto the Most High, man. All right? That's it. Now, this devil ain't going to show you no mercy, man. He going to keep oppressing you, man. Okay? Hey, it said, also unto thee, O Lord, belongeth mercy, man. For thou renderest to every man according to his work, man. Right? And since you trust in oppression, man, the Lord gonna give you over to him, man. Let's get this. Let's get that. Trust in oppression. All right? Yeah. I think it's another one in here. Bear with me. Right? It's a Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12, it says, hey, matter of fact, let's go to let's start at 8, man. It says Isaiah 30 and 8. It says, now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book. Okay. And what book is that, man? It's the book of the Holy Scriptures, man. It said that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. All right. And it says, verse 9, for that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Yeah, you won't hear the law of the Lord, but you'll hear the law of this oppressor, man. All right. Damn near about to cry, man, if y'all seen it earlier. He was damn near had tears in it. He had tears in his eyes, man. All right? He had tears in his eyes, man. Look at her. Look at her. Ooh, that cringes me, man. Okay? It says this is a rebellious people, man. Lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. It said, which say to the seers, right? Which is really the prophets. Okay, this is another word for being a prophet. See not. That's what they tell us, man. They say, see not, man, to the prophets. Okay, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Hey, Jake don't want to hear that he oppressed, man. Jake don't want to hear that he in hell. Okay? Jake don't want to hear that he at the bottom. Jake, this is what Jake said. Jake said, oh man, that was a long time ago. He say, well, hey, nobody is stopping us from becoming. You a damn lie, man. There's been plenty of and countless of times, okay, where Jake got up in society, man. Okay, Black Wall Street is one of them. All right, Rosewood is another. All right. I believe Rosewood was in Florida, I believe, and Black Wall Street was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's just two of thousands, you know, and that's just what we seen. Okay, then thousands of times where Jake got up in this society, man, and they stripped hella land from us, man. It's cemeteries built under Fortune 500 companies, man, of slave cemeteries, man, of all Jake slaves. When I say Jake, I mean the so-called black man, man, who are the Israelites. Okay? Hey, they don't want to hear nothing right, man. They don't want to hear. They want to hear smooth things, man. All right? Why? Because they trust in this oppression, man. All right? It says this. It said, prophet, it said, which say to the seers, see not, all right, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. You know what I'm saying? They want to hear lies, man. Right? Because with a lie, okay, you're not accountable for what you know what I'm saying, what you hear. You're not accountable to make change. It says, verse 11, it said, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Yashra Allah, which is Israel, to cease from before us, man. They don't want to hear the words of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, okay? And the prophets, they say, man, get on about my way. I don't want to hear that shit. Excuse my language. They say, I don't want to hear that. Okay? I don't want to hear that God stuff, man. Get that on about, hey, man, this is my God right here. This is what they say. This is my God, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's their God. Look at him. He's finished, man. All right? He's domesticated. That's what you call domesticated, you know what I'm saying, beast, man. No different than a lion inside of a jungle, man. Or a hyena or a leopard, whatever inside. I'm not inside of a jungle, but inside of a zoo, man. They domesticated, man. They ain't trusting in oppression, man. It says, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease for us, all right? Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression, all right, and perverseness, and stay their own. And that's what they do. They stay their own, man, right? It says, therefore, this iniquity shall be unto you as a breach, ready to fall, right? and Babylon is going to fall, man. Babylon the Great, which is known as America, right, is going to fall. Right? You trust in this oppression or this oppressor, okay, in this bitter ass place so much, right? Okay, this shit gonna fall, man. And swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant, right? And that's what's going on right now, man. Babylon is falling, man. All right? And it's speeding up. Okay? And they're going to fall right along with it. Why? Because they trust in oppression, man. They don't understand that they're oppressed. They're not trying to separate from this society, man. Okay? They're still trying, they still living that I have a dream, Martin Luther King dream speech. All right? The scriptures talks about though hand join in hand, man. The wicked should not go unpunished. And if you still join hand with the wicked, right? And the Lord is bringing judgment upon the wicked, then guess what? That means you're going to be destroyed right along with the wicked, man. All right? And that's just it, man. That's just it. He talking about he saved America. I mean, this dude he can't save America. He really just a pawn, man. He really just a pawn that was put in place, man. Hey, guess what? And if you ain't going along with the elites, hey, this man, he just a peon compared to the elites, man. The Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, okay, the Oppenheimers, the DuPonts. He a peon according to them. I mean, compared to them. All right? Hey, the real elites is not in the forefront, man, of nothing. Okay, he's shining amongst us, but those real elites, he's poor to them. Okay? They the ones who make and break the laws, man. This guy ain't making and break nothing, man. All right? He's going along with the America, with the system. All right? And while we thinking that he's not a part of this new world order idea, hey, man, you sadly mistaken, man. All right? Jake is asleep, man. All right? Why? Because they trust in oppression, man. Look at him. I hate even watching it. I was just moved to do a video out there. You know what I'm saying? It's really just disgusting me to see that. You know what I'm saying? You know? Because that's Adam and Eve all over again, man. In the garden, man. And there's the serpent. Adam and Eve all over again. And there's the serpent, man. Right? That old serpent with that fake ass smile. All right? Let me see if there's another one I want to get that comes to my mind. Salakia. Jake is oppressed, man. You know? Jake is oppressed, man. Right? Let's go to Psalms chapter 10. Right? Let's go to Psalms chapter 10. And that's one of the scriptures that I have written down. All right? Let's probably start at what I got right. 8. It says, it said, prayer for the overthrow of the wicked. All right? It says, it says, we'll start at 1. It says, Psalms 10:1, it says, why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble, man? All right? Hey, the Lord, because you want to know why? Because, hey, the Lord is on a different time, man. All right? This is the Lord's timing, man. That's why we say the Lord's speed. Okay, in Christianity, they say, well, God's speed, but we say Yahweh speed, man. Okay? He not on the same time that we on, man. His time is infinite and has no measurement. Meaning he move when he want to move. But he gonna move right in time. It said, what? The wicked in his pride do persecute the poor. Hey, man, we've been persecuted, man. Right? It's a reason why we the poor, man. And we poor, we the last first five. All right? We got the worst schools, the worst food. All right? We in the worst neighborhoods. All right? You take a nigga out the neighborhood, give him a job, and you know what I'm saying, make him think that he doing good. Hey man, he not in poverty no more according to his mind. Why? Because he was given that gift. It said, let them be taken in the devices, all right, that they have imagined, right? And these devils sit in their think tanks, okay, as pursuing this Psalms 83, okay. Hey, they make a tumult, man, and they made a confederate against us, man. All right, to cause the name of Israel to be no more in remembrance, roughly paraphrasing. Read Psalms 83, man. Okay, and the devices is those councils, man, those wows, man. Let's look up devices right quick. All right, it says device, plot. You see that? You know what I'm saying? It's conspiracy, man. Right? Discretion, because they deal in secrecy, man. Look, evil. Devices, evil, right? You see that? It said discretion, wicked devices, all right? Thoughts in their minds, man. It's mischievous devices. You see that? Witty inventions, right? Hey, the scriptures say, hey, the mind of this devil is deep, man. Hey, this man's mind is he really sat back and thought about this, man, on how to break Jake down, man. Okay, lewdness, mischievous, thought, wickedly, a plan. All right, these are the wiles of the devil, man. The devices of the devil, man. Okay. If you didn't know now, this, you know, we're here at GMS. We like to look up words, just so we can for edification, so we can get a strong, deep thought. How they thinking, right? But we get a deep thought, so to know, man, who this devil is, man. Hey, the scripture say the earth is in the hands of the wicked. He covered up the face of the judges thereof, right? It said, if not him, then who is he? Roughly paraphrasing. Okay. Let me look at the root. I didn't go to the root. It said, Zalmam. It says, to have a thought, devise, plan, consider purpose. All right. To consider, fix thought upon. All right. To plot of evil intent. And that's what these devils sit back and do, man. All right. While Jake is working on the plantation, they sitting back, you know what I'm saying, and with their teeth, plotting on how they can further the affliction on Jake, man. That's that perpetual hatred he had. Okay. It says, verse 3, for the wicked boasts in his heart desires, all right, desire, and blesses the covetous from the Lord abhorreth, all right, abhorreth. It says, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts, no, but wickedness is. You see that? See, when it came to those devices that it talks about, right? His plots is not of the Lord. His mind is not on the Lord. And his mind is the Lord is not Yahweh is not in all his thoughts. It said, his ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Right? It said, he hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved. All right? For I shall never be in adversity. You see that? And that's what America says. Right? This is why it is called the virgin daughter of Babylon. Right? Because they haven't really, on this land, soil, they haven't really seen, besides the Civil War and Pearl Harbor, they haven't really seen a real war on this land yet. Okay? But it's coming very soon. Right? And that's that pride that the Lord put in his heart, sent the heart in his heart. All right? But that's that pride, man. That Jake don't see. Jake don't see that. Why? Because he holding hand in hand with this guy. All right? Let's read some more. It says, verse 7, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. All right? Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. You feel me? He sitteth in the lurking places of the village, in the secret places doeth he murder the innocent, right? Why he got this little smirk on his face? You understand what I'm saying? Hey, he's sitting back murdering the innocent, man. Okay? That's why the Lord told us not to trust in this this devil, man. Because surely as iron rusteth, so will his wickedness, man. Hey, and this guy, he ain't nothing but part of the elite's plan, man. He not running nothing. Had that been the case, that when they stormed that building, all right, they would have took over. But all that was for show anyway, man. Okay. It said, verse 8, he sitteth in the lurking places of the village, okay, and in the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor, right? Right? So let's look up privately. Jake sleep, man. It said to hide. It's a spawn.
Strong's H, 6845. Safan.
Damn.
Safan.
Hey, so guess what this say? Look at this say. Hide, lay up, esteem, lurk, hidden ones. Hidden ones. What? The so-called Illuminati, man. All right, and that's how they rule, man. They not gonna come out right and say, "Well, nigga, I don't like you. I'm here to destroy." No. They say Satan's biggest job is to act like he's not don't exist, man. All right, being hidden, privately, secret places, secret. You see that? Miscellaneous. Shit, it's a to hide, treasure or store up, right? To hide, treasure, to lie hidden. You see that? To lurk, and that's how this devil operate, man. No different than a serpent, man. No different than a stealth serpent, all right? That's slithering. He's gonna slither. He's not gonna let you see him. When he, you know, what I'm saying, when you get bit, you ain't gonna know where it came from. Because his job is to be hidden, all right, and to use sure deceit and lurk and quietness. And that's how they operate, behind the scenes. All right? Oh, Jake. It says, his eyes are privately set against the poor. And this is how you know who we dealing with right here, man. Verse 9, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den, right? He lieth, all right, in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor, when he draweth him into his net. And this guy is drawn into the net, man. He hasn't realized that he's been, oppressed, man. All right. And what's the net? America, man. All right. Net is like a trap. All right. Those are those snares, man. He's caught in the snares into believing that this man really care about him, man. This man don't give a damn about him, man. The black community. Ain't no damn black community. We don't have communities, right? It says, drop in his net, man. Let's look at this word net, man. All right? It says, Resheth.
Strong's H 7568. Resheth.
Resheth, or net. I said for catching, right? Of judgment. And that's pretty much what it is, man. Since you trust in oppression, man, and stay there on, man, hey, the Lord gonna give you over to that. Of leaders leading people to sin. And that's exactly what's going on. As a trap for a man. You see that? That's it. Let's see what the root say. It says to seize, man. Hey, who's been seized, man, as a people? Hey, the so-called black man, man. Who are the Israelites, man, according to the scriptures, man, the Holy Bible. It says to take possession of, right? And who was taken possession of, man? They inherited what? They inherited slaves. You see that? And we are still occupied in their land. Right? And impoverished. Poor. You see that? To take possession of. Okay? To destroy. Bring to ruin. You see that? So that's what's going on, man. Okay? That's what's going on. That's that net. Which is America, man. Where we bought here on cargo slave ships, man. Okay. In 1619. And if you go back to the 1492, hey, when the 10 tribes are already on this land that we know of as America, when Cristobal Colombo came to this side of the world, the New World, and brought what? Hebrew translators with him. Okay? That's what's going on, man. Hey, we was in captivity, man. We was slaves in this system, man. And we still are. Even more so now than ever. Why? Because our mind, hey, they took the chains off. They took the yokes off our necks. Pursuing the Deuteronomy 28, we gonna get that too. Right? Why? Because now they got our mind. And you know what they say, man, you get the mind, okay, the body will follow, man. Hit the head and the body will follow. Okay? Okay? So it said, he crouched and humbled himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones, right? You see that? Hey, the scriptures is real, man. It said, he have said in his heart, the Most High has forgotten. He hideth his face. He will never see it. All right. It said, arise, O Lord, O Most High. Lift up thine hand. Forget not the humble. Okay. Wherefore doeth the wicked contemn the Most High. He hath said in his heart, okay, thou wilt not require it. Okay. So you can read down. We can read down. All right. And you get the point. I'm sure you get the point. All right. It said, let me get Deuteronomy yokes. You know? Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Okay. Deuteronomy 28 and 48 says, okay, Therefore, these are the curses and the blessings, man. These are the curses right here that that was sent upon us, man, through the Lord. The Lord sent this sent these curses upon us, man. It said, let me start at 46. It said, let's start at 45. Deuteronomy 28:45 said, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, Salakia, and shall pursue thee. You know what? I never looked up curses. Let's look up what curses say in this Adamah. Okay.
Strong's H 7045. Kelala.
Kalala.
Kelala.
Curse. Vilification. Excretion. All right. Let's see. Accursed. Boom, boom. All right. Strong's a formula of cursing, a groundless, a compare, a grievous curse. Let's see what the root says. All right. Let's see what the root say. It's a kalal.
Strong's H 7043. Kalal.
Kalal, right? It means to be slight, be swift, all right? Be trifling. Be trifling, ain't that something? Be of little account. Be light. You see that? To be slight, be abated. All right? Be swift, boom. To make despicable. You see that? And we was made despicable, okay? Upon these other nations, man. All right? Hey, to move to and fro, man. We was all over the place. And those curses was on us everywhere we went. All right? Okay? It says Strong's, this is the Strong's definition, to be causatively, make, light, literally, small. Okay, we was small, man. All right, it says sharp, abate, make bright, bring into contempt. You see that? Despise. I mean, we was greatly despised amongst the heathen. All right? To afflict. You see that? Man, we were in captivity, man. Pretty much. Okay? So it says, let's go back to it. It said, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, right? And shall pursue thee. Right? You see that? And overtake thee. Meaning these curses was going to follow us wherever we went. Okay? When you pursue something, right? Okay? When a police officer is in pursuit of a combative, right? He's chasing them. So these curses are going to chase us wherever we go. It says, till thou be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And we destroyed, man. By trusting in our oppressors, man. We destroyed from the heart. It says, because thou hearken not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep the commandments and his statutes, which is commanded thee. It says, and they shall fall upon Salakia, and they shall be upon thee for a sign, and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Okay, and the Lord, you know, and to this day, man, you know, has made us an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword. You know what I'm saying? As a curse, as a sign put upon us, man, to know who the children of Israel are. Okay, let's look at this word sign. Okay.
Strong's H 226. Oath. Oath.
You see that? An oath. It says a sign, signal, all right? Like a signal, a distinguished mark. You see that? And this is a spiritual mark, right? So if I put 10 cards in a deck, index cards in a deck, and I marked one of them with a black marker, right? To notice the difference between all the other cards, I'm going to check to see which one, I marked. That one stands out amongst all the other cards that I put in the deck. Okay? And that's us, man. And the Lord put these curses on us as a sign, a banner, for our remembrance. To know what we remember. Hey, man, that we broke the law, statutes, and commandments, man. All right? We remembering who we are. Miraculous sign, omen, a warning. You see that? As a warning. And what's the warning? Hey, look, come back to the Lord, man. This is how we know. Token and sign, a standard. All right? Miracle. Proof. Oh, there we go. That's proof, man. That's shit up there. That's proof that we are the children of the Most High, man. We are the sons of God. Prince of power. Ain't that what Yashra Allah mean? Israel, meaning the prince of the power. Okay. They say evidence, man. That's evidence, man. Evidently, man. As a monument. Okay. A signal. As a flag. Beacon of light, man. So, hey, man. Those curses that was put upon us was real, man. Okay. It says, because thou servest the Lord thy power, Salakia. It says, verse 46, Deuteronomy 28:46 says, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness and gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. No, because they going to oppress us for it. They're going to Esau, Edom for it. Right? It says, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord thy power, right, shall send against thee. And the Lord sent our enemies against us, man. In hunger and in thirst and in nakedness. Okay? So for food, we go to our enemies. For water, we go to our enemies. For clothes, we go to our enemies. And guess what? In want of all things, we go to our enemies. Why? Because we didn't go to the Lord of all things for the abundance of all things. Now we trusting in our oppressor and telling him and thanking him, all right, for saving America or giving black folks jobs or giving black folk money. All right, but you ain't thinking about thanking the Lord. It says, and one of all things, it said, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Salakia. Who's the he? And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Who's the he? Our enemies, man. And that's what happened to us, man. Chattel slavery, man. You know, pretty much every captivity we was in, man. But the more noticeable one is the transatlantic slave trade. Right? They couldn't deny that. You can't deny that. A yoke of iron. If you Google right now yokes of iron, and we about to do it for edification's sake, who gonna pull up? Huh? What's gonna show up? Who gonna show up? No other nation but us. Look, yokes of iron, images. Who is that? That's Jake. Look at Jake. Yoke Savine, right? Yoke Savine, hey, that's Jake. You see that? This one even got Deuteronomy 28:48. That's Jake. Yoke Savine. You don't see no other nation in here. Yoke Savine. Yeah, you see cattle, and we were cattle, man. Yoke Savine. All right, I don't know what the hell this is, but Yoke Savine. You don't see no other nation. You hear that? Yoke Savine. Look at that. Slave. Sold a boy for a harlot, man. Like we was on them auction blocks, man. You feel me? And this is for edification's sake. It says, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. And guess what? We destroyed. Pursuant to this video, man.
Thank you for saving America, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, sir, thank you for taking on the fake news media, sir.
Fake news, man. Look at that. Look at, oh!
Thank you.
You know? Hey, we destroyed, man. We destroyed. You feel me? Because we was given a gift, man. Surely oppression make a wise man mad. If you ain't mad, all right, then you received a gift. And you need to question what spirit you in. I ain't telling you to be mad and around this motherfucker angry, you know, and blowing up shit. And no, I ain't saying that. I'm saying don't trust in your enemy, man. The scriptures told us never trust thine enemy. Right? Let's pull that up and then we gonna close, you know what I'm saying? We gonna close. All right? Never trust thine enemy. All right? That's what the scriptures told us to do. Let me see. Iron rusted. I think that's how you say it. Salaki. Hold on, let me see. Salakia. Yeah, that's it. Ecclesiasticus. Salakia. Sometimes I be remembering the scriptures and sometimes I don't, you know, and that's why I got notes. You know what I'm saying? To bring it back to remembrance. The water Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for that. Okay? All right? It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, right? Start at verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so, all right, is his wickedness. Okay? It says, though he humble himself, right? Matter of fact, yeah, I did a video about, you know, and I pulled up iron that rust. Okay? and why it rushed. I believe it's because that the oxygen and it's mixed with something, and that's how it's gonna rust, man. Why? Because those elements is taking in place. Okay. But it said, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness, right? That means, hey, iron is going to rust, man. You leave iron out, all right, unkept, right? Hey, it's going to rust. Surely it's going to rust. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet, okay, take good heed, meaning be aware. And, oh, there you go. And beware of him. You see that? And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Okay? So when you just getting out the shower, right? And you look in the mirror, you see the mirror is foggy, right? So you can't really see, you know what I'm saying? You can barely see what's in that mirror. Your reflection in the mirror. But until you wipe that shit away, then you're going to be able to see clearer. So what you got to wipe away? You got to wipe away what? Spiritually, you have to wipe away, okay, this world, the lust of this world, the cares of this world. You have to wipe away, okay, that gift and get that gift back. Then you're going to see, okay, yeah, I'm oppressed, man. All right? Oh, yeah, this is my enemy, man. Why? Because everything is lining up. Okay? It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and be aware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. All right? And thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. All right? Why? Because you're gonna see. You're gonna see clear. That eye salve is moved away. It says, set him not by thee. You see that? Lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. And that's what's going on right now. And when he overthrew us in 70 AD, hey, now in Jerusalem, okay, that the Lord prophesied to us about. When you see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation is now. Hey, guess what? These devils ain't got out our land. They still in our land to this day. All right? Calling themselves the Jews or the chosen people. All right? Calling themselves the holy people of the earth. Right? When he overthrew us. It says, never let him sit at thy right hand. All right? Lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked with him. You see that? That's what the scripture's telling us, man. Yeah, it say be pricked therewith. Look at that word pricked. Okay, prick. It says to pierce. Ooh-wee. And who was blessed? And it said to pierce with a sharp point. You see that? And who was blessed with the sword, man? Esau, Edom, man. It said prick out. It said place a point, a dot, all right, a mark upon. Sting cause a pricking sensation, okay? To point, prick, mark with dots, all right? This man gonna stab you in the back, man. To cause agitation, to distress, to trouble, right? It has been causing us trouble, man, for a long time now, man. That's that perpetual hatred, okay? All right? It says, you should be pricked there and be pricked therewith. It said 13, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? Hey, who gonna pity us? Hey man, this is a wild beast, man. Hey, believe it or not, yeah, he looked like he's a symbol of what order is or royalty is. But not too long ago, hey, these motherfuckers was in caves crawling on all fours. Let's not forget. All right? Let's not forget that. Let's not forget they were wearing clothes until it disintegrated off their body. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget we had to teach them how to bathe, teach them how to wash their ass. All right? Have personal hygiene. Let's not forget that. This is a wild beast here. All right? Beast meaning a man of no order. Right? Why? Because natural beasts have no order. They do whatever, comes natural to them. They don't have laws in order to, to govern them on earth. Well, this man is just like that. All right? It says, let's go back. It says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten by a snake? Hey, you know what a snake charmer is. You got all these snakes around you. Venomous snakes around you, right? Okay, and you as soon as you get bit by one, you want somebody to feel sorry for you. Ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you, man, because you joined hand with that snake. All right, this says, okay, so that one that goeth to a sinner, right, and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity. That's the same, man. That's the same with that serpent, man, which is the sinner. Okay? It said, for a while he will abide with thee, right? But if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. You see that? And that's exactly what happened to the so-called black man, who are the Israelites. Okay? He will weep with his eyes. Yeah, he gonna cry like Trump did. He gonna try to, saying, oh, that's love, or that's sincere. It says, he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. And if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, you see that? Though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He probably like, this damn dummy. He probably like, this damn dummy. Though he pretend to help you, he's pretending to help us. He has the illusion that he's doing what he's doing. Oh, this guy ain't helping us, man. The scriptures is telling us the truth. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance, right? Hey, you're going to see who this real devil, who this devil really is, man. Hey, when the shit hit the fan, right? When America fall and this dollar crashes and all that shit, guess what? He going to try to call Trump, and guess what it's going to say? Nah. This phone number has been changed. All right? And with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash. Hopefully, somebody is edified from this video. It was a little longer than what it was supposed to be, but it's all of the Lord. The Spirit listens where it listens. All right? So, Shalom. Kwam Yashra Allah.